Well, Stuart, the season's underway and it's been a decent start for you, qualifying for the first two ranking tournaments.
Got a good win in the Indian Open against Cao Yupeng, 4-0, and then beat a very improved Edin Shavin. So, can't start the season off any better. And obviously play tomorrow in the Riga Masters, so looking forward to it.
What are your general feelings looking ahead to the new season?
Obviously looking forward to it. Obviously pretty disappointing probably on my behalf last year, even though I got to 3 or 4 semi-finals and a final. So sort of you always trying to win a tournament in the season. So hopefully I can put that behind me and push on for this season.
Go back 3 or 4 years, and that season that you had last season, you probably would have felt like it was quite a decent one, even though you didn't win an event. But I suppose, the expectation that comes with being world champion, were you disappointed by it?
You say I'd have grabbed someone's hand off, like you say 3 or 4 years ago, saying 3 semis and a final. I'd have obviously enjoyed it, but winning the Worlds, it was obviously special and everything, and it's the expectations of the world champion. I put on myself, and obviously expectations of others as well. So it's just one of those things, and hopefully put it behind me and kick on this season.
And is it a relief in a way to have that expectation gone now that all the time people are looking at your results and kind of focusing on you when you lose a match, and to kind of have that out of the way a little bit now? Yeah,
I suppose so. It's really weird. Obviously, I lost to Ali in the Worlds. Obviously, I had a week or so off, but the next time I actually played, it felt like I had the bit between my teeth again. And I don't know if I didn't have that all season, but it was just like I was turning up and I'm world champion, it don't matter, sort of thing. But obviously the season ending, and it just felt like I had that bit of determination again to sort of prove people wrong, and it weren't a fluke, and hopefully this year I can hopefully win a couple of tournaments.
How much of the World Championship did you watch on TV after you got knocked out?
Little bits, to be fair. Obviously watched the semis and the final with a bit of obviously the ranking wise. So I still had a chance of ending the year number 1, but obviously Selby won, and that's off to him. He didn't play particularly well throughout the tournament, and he came out on top. It shows you what a class act he is.
Is that one of your targets now this season, to get to number 1?
I may probably miss the boat. I think I'm already now near enough 100,000 behind Mark, and I've got a lot coming off this year. So I think I looked at the provisional rankings. I started the year maybe probably about 17, I think. So I'm obviously officially ranked 2, but obviously I've got to catch up a lot. So let's just see how it goes. Obviously it was on my mind last season. This year it's obviously a new season, and just going to take tournament by tournament.
And is your kind of love of snooker and your passion for the game kind of as strong as ever?
I'm just about to move out. I've got a snooker room being built as we speak, and hopefully put my table in and move into the actual house maybe probably in the next sort of 2 months. So the people there, obviously it was a purposely built snooker room, so they've let me build on it before I could actually move in. So that's obviously very thankful to them, and I'm going to have a snooker room now, and I'll be practicing as hard as ever.
So do you think that'll help you actually practice more than you have done in recent years?
I practice a lot, anyway. I go up to the club at Rayleigh, and I put the hours in there, and I think I'm going to see how it pans out. Sort of never really had a private room to practice in. Some people can do it, some people can't. So I'm going to leave the table up the club there for the time being, and if obviously it don't suit me being at my home, then I can move back to the club. So we'll see how it pans out.
And finally, if you had to name 3 players other than yourself who are going to win most of the tournaments this season, who would you go for?
May probably know sort of I'd say Selby. I think he's maybe probably learnt a lot after winning his first title. He sort of had a pretty similar season to me, sort of the first half. I think Neil Robertson, he sort of had a poor end to the season, sort of being knocked out the first round in a few of the last tournaments. I think he will, and I don't know, maybe probably out of the blue, someone like Marco. I think he had obviously a good run to the semis, and I think his game's sort of thereabouts.
Thanks, Stuart, and good luck for the season.
Cheers.